Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Today we are with Gabrielle.
Bonjour!
We just filmed a talk about dating life in Paris.
Yes.
It will be available really soon on your channel, so don't forget to check it. We are in the Jardin des Tuileries just behind us. It's so beautiful. We have like
a beautiful day.
the most beautiful sunny day of May for once. And I want you to come with us to explore the Jardin des Tuileries together, because it's a beautiful garden that we're like the King's Garden with the Musée du Louvre, the Louvre Museum just behind. It's so beautiful. So let's visit this incredible place. Let's go. The thing that you will see everywhere in the Jardin des Tuileries are these little green chairs. They are everywhere in the garden. It's like a symbol of the Jardin des Tuileries because you can come, you can sit, you can go near the fountains or read a book. Many people also go jogging in the Jardin, like at the morning. We even have some ducks.
I love ducks.
to watch the ducks and also to eat.
People are so relaxed.
Yes, and also they are so stylish. Wow. Like I just watch the people and they are all have the best outfits.
Yeah, to go to a park.
Yes, the Jardin des Tuileries is really flat. What we call a jardin français, a French garden, it's this type of parks that is really flat. Like usually you can have some bushes that were sculpted, some form and some curves. Do you love to go to the Jardin des Tuileries?
Yes. For reading, for relaxing with your friends. It's family friendly, date friendly. I come in the mornings, like around 10:30, 11, a morning person. And honestly, there is barely anyone. There are only locals, people who come jogging, and also people who take their dogs. And they go on the left side. The left side near the Seine allows for dogs to go there. So you can see cute puppies when you're over there.
You will find also a lot of photo shoots, like people taking photos for their marriage, for their honeymoon. We are in the middle of the Jardin des Tuileries. Just behind us here, this is the Louvre Museum. The Louvre, for centuries, it was like the castle for the kings and queens of France before Versailles was built. This Jardin des Tuileries was like a king's garden.
So we're in a king's garden right now.
Yes, that's why it's so beautiful. And we kept the vibe of the royal time because you can find a lot of statues. And I think it's so incredible to be like right now in a place with such incredible history, and you can live like your normal life here. I love that it's not like closed or protected all the time. Like it's really open to the public. I just love that. We just met a follower, so I'm happy. Shout out to Sarah. We are at the most important fountain, like in the center of the Tuileries Garden. The Tuileries Garden, the Jardin des Tuileries, is built in a rectangle. You will have the Louvre Museum to the Place de la Concorde that we will see just after. The Jardin des Tuileries is built on a line called the Royal Way, the Voie Royale. Behind us, we have the Louvre, the pyramid of the Louvre, the glass pyramid. And if you go the other way, like in the same direction, you will have a long road here, and you can see the Concorde, the Arc de Triomphe after the Champs-Élysées, and La Défense with the business district. Like you can see here that you have the Arc de Triomphe, the obelisk at Concorde, and you have all of this in one way, one straight line. That's urban design. In the Jardin des Tuileries, beside like the big roads that I've just shown you, you can have some little green squares with the trees that give a lot of shadows, and it's like really quiet and really good during the summer to not have the heat of the sun. And you can come with your dogs, with your animals, with your children, so they can play in the Tuileries. You even have some little cafes, some little restaurants, and it's great to have like an ice cream in the summer. But it's also really expensive.
I would love to come here for an ice cream day in the summer.
So we are at the end of the Jardin des Tuileries. It's near Concorde. You can see the obelisk of Concorde right here, the Place de la Concorde. And the other side is the Louvre. They are constructing a lot of stuff near Concorde. I think it's for the Olympics. And you can even see the Tour Eiffel right here. The Place de la Concorde, it's between the Jardin des Tuileries and the Champs-Élysées, so it's the start of the Champs-Élysées. At the end of the Jardin des Tuileries, just near Concorde, you have like two different museums. This one is the Jeu de Paume, and the Jeu de Paume is now like an exhibition place for art, for many different exhibitions. But if I remember, it was where they wrote some part of the constitution, of our constitution, and the droits de l'homme, the human rights. In the Jeu de Paume, they were gathering inside this building while the king was in Versailles and they were starting the revolution. And there is also another building like this on the other side, the Musée de l'Orangerie. You can find some Claude Monet's work in this museum, and I should make a video about the orangerie. On the Place de la Concorde, you can see the obelisk and also the Tour Eiffel just behind. It looks like we have stolen like an Egyptian obelisk, but no, it was given by the Egypt to King Charles X, like in the 19th century. Okay, Gabriel have to leave us.
Teach a lesson.
You have to teach a lesson, French lesson to one of your students.
That is from California, so in America.
If you want to learn French, don't hesitate to contact Gabrielle and to follow her on French with Elle on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and see you soon on the channel.
À bientôt.
Okay, now we are leaving Place de la Concorde to go on the other way and cross the Tuileries and get to the Louvre, because this is the most beautiful part. What I really like about the Jardin des Tuileries is that you can find places everywhere in the park with different vibe. You can go to a fountains and have a beautiful view with some ducks like walking around you. You can go like just above here and have a quiet place under the trees, and it's perfect to read a book or even to take a nap. I just love the multiple vibes that you can find in the Tuileries. The Jardin des Tuileries is probably one of the most famous parks in Paris. The park in the center, like the big touristic park, but I really like that it's still keeping the vibe, like the Parisian vibe. It's not too touristic. It was not changed for tourism. Like you will still find like some stands with French food, and also it's still a good place to visit. Even if you are living in Paris or you're just visiting for a few days, I really like that it's still charming. This is what you can have in Paris, like fountains, beautiful park, the Louvre, some statues. I just love it. I just love this vibe. Okay, now we are getting next to the Louvre, which is really, really big. You can find like 3 different parts of the Louvre going this way. I remember when I hit 100k followers on Instagram, my friends made like a surprise party in the Jardin des Tuileries for me. So I remember that, and it was an incredible moment. So for a long time, for centuries, the Louvre was the castle for the kings and queens. Before Versailles was built, they were living in the Louvre, so in the center of Paris. And I'm just so happy that we can nowadays live also a little bit of this royal life. We didn't lost the beautiful architecture. We are still protecting these monuments, and we're also still living in here, and I just love it. Coming closer to the Louvre, you also have like many artists, painters in the streets. You can buy some paintings. But just behind me, in front of the Louvre, there is this big construction. It's not usually like that. Behind all the construction work, there is an Arc de Triomphe, like another arc, like the Arc de Triomphe at the Champs-Élysées. But this one is a smaller one, and it's also aligned on the royal way from the Louvre to La Défense and the Champs-Élysées on the other side. But right now it's in construction. We are just next to the Louvre, and there is a big roundabout in the middle of the Tuileries. So it's a bit weird to find some cars going next to the pyramid. It may be more efficient. You can like drive in Paris and visit the Louvre. Just behind me you can find the glass pyramid. It was built in the 1980s, and it was like a scandal at that time, because some people were saying that it was not traditional anymore, that we were like destroying the architecture of the Louvre. And nowadays many people loves it, and I'm more on the second opinion. Like I really like the glass pyramid. It's so beautiful to be inside, because the entrance of the Louvre is underground inside, and I just love that there is this mix of tradition and modernity without destroying the tradition. Like you can still admire all the beautiful architecture, because the glass pyramid is like transparent. It became like a symbol of the Louvre and a symbol of Paris. I can't imagine the Louvre without the pyramid anymore. What do you think about this monument? Tell me in the comments. Come on, you can't tell me it's not beautiful. If you want to visit the Louvre, you should get a ticket online, even if you have like a free ticket and you don't have to pay. Usually when you are like under 26 years old and living in the EU, it's free for you, but you still have to get a ticket online. You can also get tickets by the main gate here, like at the pyramid, but it's usually not the most efficient gate, because many people are trying to get in the Louvre by this gate. There is another door, another gate to the Louvre that is underground, and I will show you this place. If you get back to the little arc on the other side of the roundabout, you will find an underground access to go to the gallery under the glass pyramid, which is called the Carousel du Louvre. The little arc here is under construction, but it's here. And you can find the access of the carousel right here. It looks like a metro system access. And it's closed. Super, huh? Usually it's not closed, maybe it's like a temporary stuff. Maybe for today, I don't know. I'm leaving the Tuileries. I'm gonna try to find another access to get to the carousel because you can find like many shops that are a bit more touristic or more popular. Like you will find some La Durée, but also like a Starbucks or a McDonald's. Like you can have McDonald's in the Louvre, which is a bit weird. It's not inside the museum, but it's underground. But it's still weird. The glass pyramid is there, and there is another gate for the carousel. That's it, we are in the Carousel du Louvre. It's a big underground mall, it looks like an airport hub. I told you there is even a McDonald's under the Louvre. That's crazy. We are in the main road, the main way of the Carousel du Louvre underground. You can find a lot of shops like fashion shops, even La Durée for the macaron. We are under the glass pyramid. It's really crowded, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's just beautiful to be just under the glass pyramid. There is like a second pyramid upside down like that. And if you already have a ticket for the Louvre that you can book online, you can get to buy this entrance to the Musée du Louvre. And usually there are less people waiting than near the glass pyramid just above us. So it's a really good way to enter the Louvre without waiting too much. I'm leaving the Louvre, which is just behind me, at the Rue de Rivoli. It's a beautiful street in the first arrondissement. I'm at the Palais Royal. There is someone playing the piano. This is so French. And I've just met another follower called Valérie. She was so interesting. She comes from Netherlands. If you already visited the Tuileries or the Louvre, tell me in the comments what you think about this place. I really like this park. And if you want to explore Paris and discover the French way of life, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I post every single day. So see you tomorrow.